Good afternoon. I'm going to share with you my Keto Lemon Pound Cake. And you guys, this is going to be one of those things where you do what I say, not what I do, because I was trying to multitask earlier, and I was listening to a Zoom, and I was also trying to do a recipe so I could show you guys the after effect, what it's going to look like, what it's supposed to look like. And I will show you what I forgot to put in it, but still tastes good. But back to that really quick, I always kind of took pride in myself of multitasking. Well, then I heard someone say you can multitask, but when you do that, you don't give 100% to both tasks. And that was true, because I'm going to show you what happened to me. So anyhow, this is a Keto Lemon Pound Cake, and you start with, I showed you before, I get my almond flour at Kirkland's, 1.5 cups of almond flour, and then 1/2 cup of erythritol powdered sweetener. I use monk fruit because to me it's the closest thing to sugar, and it doesn't have the aftertaste. Some people can find this in the store. I had to order it on Amazon. So I'm going to add 1/2 cup of that. It just looks like regular powdered sugar. And you guys, I see comments coming up, but I can't see that far. Well, you know what? My Bluetooth, the battery went out, so I had to manually go over there and push the button. Isn't that a shame? Dang it. All right, so a teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, you guys, when I went to write the recipe down to come back and do the live, I realized I never put the baking powder in it. And guess what baking powder does? You all know. It makes it rise. So Becky's lemon cake is not really tall. So I put a teaspoon of baking powder in, and then 3.5 ounces of cream cheese. And you guys, my cream cheese looks like this only because I keep my cream cheese in the freezer, and when you thaw it, it doesn't look as good, but I don't go through it that quickly. So instead of having it turn green and throw it away, I keep it in the freezer. So my cream cheese looks like that. 3.5 ounces of that. 4 large eggs. I'll break one. I'm not going to do all 4 of them while you guys stand here. 4 large eggs. 4 teaspoons of coconut oil. That's another thing. I thought, well, I'm not going to, because my coconut oil is still, our house is air conditioned, so it doesn't liquefy. So I have to put it in the microwave for a few seconds. Well, I thought, where's that cup I warmed the coconut oil in for the test run? I thought, oh, I'll just get another one out. Got another one out. Guess what? This was still in the microwave. So I did not put the baking soda in it, and I did not put the coconut oil in it. So like I said, do what I say, not what I do. But I can't believe it, you guys. It still tastes good. Okay. 2 teaspoons of, 4 teaspoons of coconut oil, 4 large eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 2 teaspoons of lemon extract. And I just put them both in this little bowl. And I'm guessing if you don't have lemon extract, you can use lemon juice, because I've done that in many recipes before. Okay, and that's it. So you mix that all together, except I have to put my 3 eggs, and I can't forget that because, see, I'm multitasking, talking, and doing this. And then you put it in a, loaf pan. Make sure you put, I'm sure you could put coconut oil at the bottom, but it calls for parchment paper, so I just put it at the bottom. And then you bake it for, 350 for 40 minutes. And then let it cool completely. And then I took a butter knife to the outside of it once it cooled, and then plopped it out. And then it also has a glaze, which is a 1/4 cup of the confectionate sugar, the erythritol, and then 1 teaspoon of almond milk. I saw another recipe that they used lemon juice for that. So you could use that if you want a little more lemony. And then you just mix that up, and I put it in this bowl. I had it in a white bowl, and I thought you can't see if I put it in a white bowl. So then you just drizzle this on top of your lemon pound cake. And this is how my first one came out. So if you make this recipe, it's going to come out taller, but as you can see, I cut off a piece and it was still really good. So you guys, it's really easy. And what I do, I still have I think I said this last time. When I make desserts, I cut them in serving size pieces. And I forgot to tell you, this is for, cut this into 12 slices. It'll be taller, remember, and 5 carbs each. So I wrap them in serving size pieces and then put them in the freezer. And when I want something sweet, I pull it out. I have cheesecake in there. I have chocolate chip cookies. I will now have lemon pound cake, and I think I have fat bombs in there too. So anyhow, you guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, don't do what I did, but do what I said. And I'll drop the recipe below. Thanks for joining. Have a great day.